Nice to see you.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it.
The dark arts do?
There's more to dark magic than people realize. Perhaps I've spoken out.
I'd like to know more about it if you would.
Very well. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents.
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting us on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victims' cries as punishment. His family cast it. I have repeated.
That's awful.
Trust me, it's not. After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his fam. Every moment he isn't at home, I'll remind him of that. Watch for my owl. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos.
Revelio. 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 Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo!
pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium. My efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Revelio. Revelio.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic. Unfortunately. You? I know where he is. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Lumos.
There he is. Good luck.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
What are you doing
Lumos.
here? What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try... Don't tell me he's still going on.
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts.
Yes, well, he seems to think...
Wait.
Of course not. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that they were... She'd heard of this... She wrote
I'm sorry about your...
Aunt Noctu...
You don't know this. Get you answers about Slytherin.
Very well. I shall... I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Revelio.
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
Revelio may help.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
That brazier went out on its own. I wonder if it's a clue.
Confringo.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one. Like a locked door. You may want to look around.
Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
The journal entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak past the tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like
Revelio.
Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this
Confringo.
solved.
door we came from, it closed.
Revelio.
There's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
The dial requires focus.
Art Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Revelio.
Nice work.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Revelio.
Another welcome. Every dial seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far. Don't give up. Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Revelio.
Something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard
This
was
journal
rewards.
entry,
Keep
it
going.
mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Revelio.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what?
Tortured faces on the door. That's why Noctua. You seem to be an ominous.
You know him better than I.
Very well. Wish we had some liquid luck. Ominous, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is. I thought you knew me better.
But this is different. Whoever you cast it upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work unless you mean it. That's true of all unforgivables. If it must be done, then one of you must cast it.
What do we do now?
Ridiculous. As if dying... It's up to us.
Wait, you...
Because I'm not sure I think I can...
I want to learn the...
I shan't forget this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio! Are you alright?
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
Revelio.
We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Revelio.
What do you think?
Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt.
What will you do with the...
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit. But I can do that later. It's breathtaking. I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you. Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Would like to speak with you. When you have a moment, then please come and...
There. Not going to hurt you.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Who lived here, I wonder? Oh, no, you don't. I'll look after you.
Revelio.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine.
Good.
You said you had news?
It did. Did you know that... Does this have anything?
It does.
Fair enough. Does the name...
I'm afraid not.
The poacher's best... I also... The poacher spoke... If you ever...
Not to worry, Poppy.
I normally tell her. I think she worries.
Whatever gave her?
This way.
Revelio.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Revelio.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Revelio.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of...
I found goblin... Let's keep searching, but... I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look! Down there!
Definitely
Revelio.
poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
I shan't be having none of your nonsense. Do me like that again and you'll soon find yourself with nothing but poachers at your back.
In front of the next and quiet as can be.
Revelio.
Quiet as a mouse round here. Can't say a mine. Call out for me all you want. I shall be off spending my spoils in Hogsmeade. Ha ha!
It's no Dallas.
There's trouble afoot.
tell us?
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself.
Revelio.
What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons. We should take it for... That's it. Like that it's the word.
Someone's here. I sense it.
Don't know what Victor was thinking straight tell us. Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near me. Why is the grapple with you? Such arrogance.
Expelliarmus, incendio. You made one.
Crucible.
Vicious sender. Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
Revelio.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite a fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Revelio.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact!
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. Time to get over here.
been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way!
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not... And the poachers.
Since the dragon we've...
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers. At least for now. It'll be hard.
Should we expect...
It'd be foolish. I'm sorry to...
We aren't helping.
You're right. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio.
help me?
You'll never believe
What did you just...
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was... Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at all. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain...
It was hard to do.
And I'm glad we did it. Because in references to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the whole...
And you think this relic might...
Precisely.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know... And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Protego! No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
Revelio.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian...
I know what I heard. Sebastian doesn't even...
I knew his parents...
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. Their parents, Sebastian and...
What a horrible...
It is. That's what...
Those references...
Everything to do with Sal... I hope Sebastian... It would mean a lot.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad...
Fills our stone hearts with joy to be in the presence.
Revelio.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo!
Confringo! Confringo! Revelio.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Revelio. 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 Confringo.
book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to,
Did she now?
quiz.
Some... Quiet, no... Oh, they don't value knowledge the way...
A quiz sounds like...
Splendid! Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical...
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, the tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the red... Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of three... True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be... Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions and I won't be giving you any more easy...
I'm sorry.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio want to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Lumos.
hate to see beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here.
You wanted to discuss...
I did. You seem to have had no trouble. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork.
Thank you, Professor.
As I suspected they would. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the Of course, the guide isn't the... I've heard that you can brew an impressive Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to...
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rule. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in...
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete...
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and... It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want... I'll provide a final assessment at that... Until then, well done. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Revelio.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Aloha Mora.
Failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Revelio.
Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all... to an owl to stop students from cheating.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace.
I couldn't help but overhear.
I did.
Nice.
Ranrock and my brother Bard, simply at my wit.
Why don't you sit
Up a Hogsmeade? No. He's gone to seek.
You said Ranrock?
To the south. I won't go near.
How did your brother?
When a group of in their anger, the moment he left.
I'm unfortunate.
We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
How's the situation?
I'm afraid not.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Revelio.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it.
I came as soon as
I'd been so distracted by the... This is the view painted on the...
That's incredible.
And while...
Do you think there's a connect?
I've no idea.
We need to see what they're doing, but...
Very well. After you. Quietly now.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Revelio.
The area's still clear. If anyone cares.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Wouldn't mind a blood shot of green dog. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, I suppose it could get a bit boring.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Revelio. Once again, We could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal. We're making quick progress.
Revelio. For better or for worse, we're in.
Is that better than patrol duty?
Revelio. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Not your best moment, I fear.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Revelio. Revelio.
Must be something around here that can help.
Wingardium Leviosa.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Reparo. Revelio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ramrock's loyalists all but declared war.
Expelling. Defender. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Silent as grace. You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
We're not finished yet.
It's almost Defender! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a
Rebellion.
monopoly on bravery, you know.
Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa!
Now, we can have a look around in peace.
Incendio!
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Incendio!
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio!
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Revelio!
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we could...
She seems to have been...
But if she was using the Undercroft...
And why hide it?
Isadora and...
Rackham?
Here's some of the mem...
This is all? This place is odd, to be sure. But I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Revelio!
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. Should we head there now? Why? Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up.
I do, but...
Not all goblins...
No, Sebastian.
Why would I listen to someone...
You don't know what you're saying.
Oh, I know. Unbelievable.
An intruder!
Nice to see you again.
Nice.
What do you have for sale?
A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea...
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon it, from what I read in a report by the student. As I mentioned earlier, if it's in this catacomb...
I'd be interested.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. It's worthy of...
I'm ready to explore.
Perfect.
I didn't.
Good. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Incendio.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio. Opening all of these is tempting.
Revelio. Accio.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Leviosa. Incendio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Window. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Repulsor.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Defender.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus? Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Accio. Defender. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
Looks like part of a student's diary.
Of course. Let's divide and hold on to that diary.
It does mention...
Really? We need to focus on moving beyond this room.
Do you think the pages...
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in... They might have been left.
Of course.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. No bone.
Depulso. Defender. Expelliarmus. Depulso.
Did you hear that?
We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
That's a lot of bone rattle.
Wingardium Leviosa.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Revelio.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Accio.
I need to find a...
Confringo. Depulso. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we got... It's an unforgivable, but useful one. So, if you'd like to...
Where did you learn the...
I taught myself. It's not exact.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse...
Remember the blasting curse? You have to...
It's probably why...
I couldn't agree more. You have a lot at stake. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Revelio. Confringo. Corso.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Confringo. Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Imperial. Defender. Expelliarmus. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Accio. Revelio.
Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up.
What do you suppose is meant by...
I have no idea. But we're here.
I'm willing to ignore what the judge...
Agreed. I'm taking it. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that... ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, but...
But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this. How? Everything.
Sebastian's done his...
Sebastian makes things...
And if nothing...
Something has...
Sebastian's...
I'm sorry.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship?
I might be.
What if the choice wasn't yours?
What in the world are you suggesting?
That's what I'm saying. I know how to cast it.
This is insanity.
Sebastian is never...
Fine. Remember, this... Do what you have to do.
Imperio! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on.
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperio on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
Confringo! We've always looked out for each other, Ominous and I. I hope you know that hasn't changed.
Revelio. Confringo.
How long would the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Seen a sword like it. There, you come.
There we go.
Kill spell.
Keep out the way!
Potato!
Keep up! Strong free!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will.
It might be best to let him calm down.
You may be right.
Pardon me, Mr. Sal.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before.
This family does not resort that you are defending. Sebastian is to If I hear that... Why, Sebastian?
A moment. Deke has an idea to share with you. Like to speak with you when you have a moment. Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you say...
I did. I mean...
It is. He's waiting.
Of course.
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook.
Good to hear. Good to...
You said you know...
I've been reading...
Have you ever...
Cannot wait.
Lord Glock is...
Of course.
Revelio.
Thank you for being willing.
You are very welcome.
Lord Glock is waiting.
Revelio.
Do cooperate, won't you? Revelio. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
Revelio.
Expelliarmus.
Revelio. Revelio.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Earth, because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from...
How else did he expect Goblin...
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury. Damn Bragbor and his blast...
Bragbor?
And not long ago, they described repository.
What do you mean, repository?
Large, magically... Ranrock recruit. We were to search anywhere.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began.
Why does Ranrock care so much?
He cares about what... For centuries, wizards have... Thus, many goblins, myself... Ranrock was convinced... He was...
Here comes my friend Amit.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook. Or... Enough.
Well, yes.
Pronunciation is not the issue.
I can, sir.
Just Lodgok.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some, and I'm unable to... All you need to...
What else should we...
The door will... From what I know of...
I'll meet...
I will await. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin. It's even grander than I... I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this.
Accio.
Seeing is something else altogether.
Accio.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly.
I won't rest.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through this safely. You have my word.
Revelio.
Being watched by a door. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. I should use disillusionment. That eye won't see a thing.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio! Expelliarmus! Defender! Also!
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Confringo! Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand.
Revelio.
The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me. You will suffer. I won't rest until death. Not quite. Let's get this out.
Descendo!
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Pity, not quite.
Incendio.
I won't rest.
Confringo.
You can't stop us. No! I will make
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build?
Revelio.
This mine is too small for whatever it is. Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Revelio.
Yes, of course.
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Revelio.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what...
That wasn't so...
It was.
Thank you, Amit.
Understood? Your goblin secrets are... Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills.
I fear you...
I've been wondering...
Yes? I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to.
When you have a moment, please come and talk to Deke. Spare a moment. Deke has an idea to share. like to speak with you. When you have a moment.